Clinico in the Room podcast with 3-3 Patrick Jones coming off a second round triangle choke at Combat Zone 72 a couple Saturdays ago. We're going to talk to him all about that great performance and receiving performance of the night for that great battle. How's that feel, brother? You go into Combat Zone, basically your first fight, I think MMA in some time, man, since you lived back in Florida, bro. How'd it feel to get back into that kind of the limelight and to be able to perform on a big stage you kind of were used to in Florida?
No, I love it. I love it. I love it. Like to me, like that's my favorite part is when I get it in the spot where it's the most pressure. You know, I'm not. I don't know. I get yeah. To me, like whenever it's time to compete, like I'm like that's my favorite part. Like I can't wait for the bell to ring.
Talk us through that fight, man. What were you feeling then? Because the aggression coming out of you, man, was like hair standing up again.
Yeah. No, I mean that's the intensity I like to bring. That's me. That's me being me to the fullest extent you'll ever see. So like yeah, no, that was I mean like going there it was just I don't know, man. A lot of it's like instinct, but
Well, watching you in there, I mean, and you talk about instinct. I mean, the pace in there was like, it was exhausting to watch. You guys were going back and forth. You guys, toe to toe, a lot of grappling, a lot of, transitions. You know what I mean? And it was going back and forth. It was a great fight to watch. And as it's happening, I'm listening to Connor in your corner over there, talking you through a lot of the techniques, a lot of the stuff that was happening during the fight. How much of that was that helping? Because, I was actually watching you listen and transition what he was telling you to do. How clear is that? And, what's going through your mind when he's talking you through this?
yeah, no, I mean that's something that's definitely been developed over time because I used to like get too focused in on like destroy mode, but I don't know, man. Like him, Connor and Rick, both of them, like in the Muay Thai fight too. Like when I was in there, like Rick, I was listening to him, and I don't know why. Like in that fight, like I could hear his voice, like when he said. He was like T, and it, gave me an idea. Then I'll throw up a little T, get him, draw him in a little bit, and then pop him again, and then he called out the time, and he noticed that in the, because when he said 20 seconds, that's when I just unloaded the bombs. And then second round, he's like, he called it sooner, 30 seconds, and that basically ended that one. And yeah, no, I mean, and then Connor in this one, yeah, man, I could, his voice was so clear to me when I was in the grappling situation, and it definitely reinforces what you've been working, what we go over when we're in the gym. I mean, Connor, God, man.
Well, Pat. Here's the thing. I mean, that first round was crazy. It seemed like you just exhausted him coming out the second round. You looked like a fresh fighter in there, and you ended it quick there, man. Did you know that coming that with that first round ending? Did you know? All right, I got this other gear, and I got just too much for him going into the second round.
Yeah, no, that's that's a big part of always been one of my qualities is my cardio. As long as I do everything right going into the fight, and I stay healthy, like my cardio has always been an element of my strength. But yeah, no, I sensed he was fading when he went for the armbar. I knew that was I was like, oh, this is a little Hail Mary here, see what if you don't end it, you're gassed, you're done. And like I sensed it, and I mean, to me, like that's like I don't know. Going into the second round, yeah, I felt like I was just warmed up. Same with the last one. Like first round's a warm up round for me. Second round is you about to start feeling some shit. You know, I'm about to start feeling some getting a little more versatile. But yeah, yeah, no, I would like to. I like to roar, man. I like to roar. Like if I can, I'll be in there at war for 3 rounds, 5 rounds. I don't care. Like I really like to do it. And you know, when we're training, we prepare for it. I mean, if you see the other guys there at my gym too, these guys they haven't even been training that long, and boom, go in there and second round finish. Same thing. Like it's because Connor and Rick Alford are doing good things. They're doing the right things. So, and I mean, and I can feel it growing. I mean, I get around and cross train where I can, but like I definitely feel it in the environment. Like our skills all rising as a whole. And that's the key is sharpening each other's skills, and that's what I've been able to very well do. Coming here and working with Connor and Rick, like, they point out things to me and, things otherwise that I may have not caught. And I'm constantly just going over details within techniques that make everything more efficient, more precise.
Excellent. Well, it's showing, bro. I mean, a couple of Saturdays ago, you won Performance of the Night with that, that what 3.5 minutes of spectacularness, man. Did you even think that was coming? I forgot all about the Performance of the Night. All of a sudden, I see this like trophy the size of the Eiffel Tower come in, and like they call you in. It's like what was going? What is that it back there? Dude, that's your Christmas tree.
Yeah,
put some
all kinds of ornaments.
Put some tinsel on that thing. That's all you need right there, man. Dude, what?
Put a belt under it too.
Dude, what's going on, man? You get called into the ring. I mean, it's Combat Zone, first time there. You're coming off that finish, and all of a sudden you get called in there, and all of a sudden the Eiffel Tower staring you in the eyes. What goes through your mind there?
Oh man, my heart was singing. It was really cool. I love that, especially because I wasn't expecting it. It really made it sweet. Oh, this is awesome. Like I'm used to like walking away with like a little medal or something. What? Like how am I gonna get this home?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna carry that thing.
I figured it out, we'll throw it in the sunroof, whatever we gotta do.
Yeah. We'll just dissect it and put it back together when we get home. Whatever we need to do, man. It looks like hey, Pat, it looks like a friggin' grandfather clock behind you, that thing. All right, my man, listen, 2019, it's winding down. It's Christmas, bro. It's December. It's time to celebrate. It's time to hone it down and get ready for 2020. I know you had a little trouble getting fights or matchups, and you want to stay active because you're on a tear and you had that time off. What are you looking for? 2020, we got 2 or 3 cards starting off the year. You getting right back in there, and what are you looking to do?
Yeah, no, February. I'm looking to make my pro debut.
Oh.
The stage is TBA, but we're definitely on that side of things. But from what I know now, it's going to be a very special debut. So
excellent. Look, the beans are churning already in my head. I'm trying to figure things out as you're like talking right now. I'm already thinking like ahead. All right, go ahead. So somewhere, all right. So pro debut, that's the next step, bro. Sometime in February, New Year, 2020, man, dude. Congratulations, bro. I mean, just watching you from that smoker. I mean, just watching you, I'm like, this dude. What's he doing here? He should,
right along with
Yeah,
you.
like
All
holy
right.
shit! It's like
Yeah.
that, like God, good
Yeah.
for you, man.
Picture.
And dude, I mean, we all know. I mean, these smokers, you know, fighters go in there, get that stand up work, man, and it works. I mean, you know, you're tearing it up in there. Last thing, my friend, shout outs, social media, and you know, send us off. Last words before I let you go.
Show. Much love to all of my sponsors and my team, Defensive Edge, F5, Rick, Connor. Come in. Sundays. We're on Wakefield, 11 a.m. open mat. Open for everybody. So definitely come by and check it out. Uh, Also, Team Flow. They're awesome. I love Team Flow. Chris Bichon, blessings. And Dr. Frost Chiropractic in Tingsboro. My dude, he takes care of me, keeps my body working correctly, keep me adjusted. Hey, if you want some delicious food, go to the Cameo Diner. They're also a sponsor of mine. They're here in Lowell. So yeah. I hope y'all are ready for the next one.
2020 February we're planning on. So my dude, man, thanks so much for the time. Impressive finish Saturday, dude. I mean, you wowed the crowd. It was a great fight, man. You know, hats off to Tyler. Also, great dude. I like that kid. You know, I talked to him at the at that Cage Titans fight. Really good kid, man. And I'm glad you guys got to meet in that cage because we knew it was going to be fireworks when it started. So, Pat Jones, 3-3 MMA, back. 2019, big year for this kid, but 2020 is going to be a bigger one because February, the kid's turning pro, man. And what weight class are we going to be in pro?
55.
All right, man. Lightweight. Like it, man. So, Pat, have a great Christmas, man. I know, we're a few weeks away, but enjoy the holidays, bro. And we'll definitely talk early 2020. I'll come down to Defensive Edge, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that pro debut and who we'll be facing.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure.
All right, my man.